Hodor. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Lord of the or not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, but Hodor has an interesting backstory where he's trying to hold this door against the White Walkers, and he's focusing on holding the door so much that he just keeps yelling, hold the door," until eventually kind of shortens into Hodor. This is kind of the same topic as staying on the line or staying on the path, as Jocko Willink talks about. See, when you thinking about a goal, there's 2 points: A, where you are; B, where you're going. You draw a line between A and B. That's the shortest path. Here's the problem, though. A lot of us don't get to B because we fall off the path. We get distracted. We get overwhelmed. We get maybe disheartened because we're not making enough progress. And this is all because of our mental strength. It needs work. It's like a muscle, right? You got to strengthen it over time. But a lot of us haven't been taught this. We don't know how to do it innately, so we got to go learn how to do it. So staying on the path or staying on the line really has two main components. First, you have to break down your big goal into smaller and smaller chunks. Because if you think about, oh, I want to earn, let's say, $10,000 a month, or whatever your goal is, that might be too overwhelming. Maybe you've never done that before. So then, okay, we'll chunk that down. How do you get there? What's that one next step? And then two is taking that consistent action every single day towards that goal. How many of you ever worked out or had a weight loss goal? Right? We know what to do, right? We've been taught, but most of us never get there because of consistency. So taking consistent action over a long time gives us the results what we need. So every time we deviate, could be for a couple hours, couple days, couple weeks, and then we finally realize, crap, I'm not on the line anymore. I'm not following the path. And what's really bad about this is it does two main things. One, it hurts our psyche. We go, I'm a failure. Now I can't do this. I'm just overwhelmed. And then we're stopped. We don't continue anymore. Or perhaps maybe the other side where we go, okay, shit, I fell off the path. Let me restart. So you go all the way back to the beginning, losing all progress, and then somewhere along the line we fall off again and restart, fall off, restart. So we get stuck in this loop. And I think what people fail to realize in that restarting is that it takes a lot of energy to start. I don't know how many of you maybe pushed a car or moved a heavy object. When you're first starting, it takes a lot of energy to get something moving, to get something rolling. But once you get it rolling, you can push a car fairly easily. It's just that initial energy it takes to start. And that's the willpower. That's the, if you're like, say, working for social media or something like that time it takes for people to actually start paying attention before you actually start getting results. Whether it be your business or personal life, a relationship, right? If you do one thing for your significant other, it's going to be nice, but it may not impact your life all that much. But if you're consistently being adding value to your relationship, it's going to be amazing how much your relationship changes. So that consistency is huge. So when you're trying to, get there faster, right? When you fall off, you have to not only recognize sooner that you have fallen off the path, but start where you left off, not start all the way at the beginning if possible. So let's kind of do a little case study, a little example here. So let's say you want to get fit and you go to the gym, you work out 5 days a week, you're going to see results, right? There's no way you cannot see results if you hit the gym and actually do something 5 days a week. Now let's say you eat a little bit less and drink a little bit more water. Your results are going to get accelerated. And let's say you change your diet. Now you're eating healthy and doing all those previous things. In 6 months, you won't even recognize yourself because you're being so consistent. See, 80% of weight or getting fit is diet. So you get fit just by going to the gym, but you really get fit and get there a lot faster with diet. So there's two main components to this, right? If you plant the seeds in your mind, which is the 80% mark, right? Your mentality, your willpower, your identity, your habits, that's your mind, right? Your conscious mind, your subconscious mind. If you can program that, you've got 80% of the win already. And then you plant the seeds in towards your goal. This is your daily action you can take every single day. And if your action step takes more than one day, it's too much. Break it down. It has to be something that you can chunk to a single day. Let's say you're writing a blog. Maybe that takes you 3 days to write a blog. So maybe your day one goal is 500 words or 300 words. Make it something that you can chunk to a single day. Now this does multiple things. If you can start breaking down your goals into daily action steps, this is huge because one, keeps you consistent. You know exactly what you need to do every single day, and that keeps you focused. It does accountability. If you can check off that box at the end of the day, you know you've done what you need to do to progress towards your goal. And three, it eliminates paralysis. A lot of the times we get caught up in, oh, what do I need to do? There's too many options. There's this, yada, yada, yada. But if you have that list, you go, okay, done. I know what I need to do next. And four, you can look back during your day and say, I did a lot. And that's confidence. It keeps you coming back for more. And then at the end of the day, you do all your tasks and write the word win in your journal, your calendar, wherever you're keeping track of all this. So then you can look over the last week, the last month, the last year, and you can see win on every single day that you did all the tasks. And then you can be like, damn, I'm actually pretty good at this, which then increases your confidence, increases your motivation, it keeps you going forward. And at the end of 3 months, 6 months, a year, you won't even recognize where you are because you've made so much progress towards your goals, your dreams, your perfect body, whatever it is that you're going for. And this is what resets are really all about. Acknowledging where you are, figuring out where you want to go, finding that shortest path between those 2 points, breaking it down, getting consistent, and celebrating the small wins. Because consistency is like water. It can erode a mountain over time. It breaks down all barriers. So I hope this helps you today. And if you're wanting to learn more, if you need some help with this, or perhaps you'd like to join us on our journey, right now we have a 60-day accountability group to get fit and get into better shape. We've all been a little out of shape with this COVID stuff, and maybe even earn some money along the way. So, God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.